is Eric Conner from Nerdy Geek Talks, for all your nerdy geeky needs, here with episode 3, I believe, of NGT Interviews. Joining me today, we have Chris from Nerdy Geek Talk. How are you,
Hello.
Chris?
I am doing splendid on this totally first take.
Yeah, Chris messed it up, so we had to start over again, but it's okay. 'Cause
I
it was
said a
barely
wordy
in.
nerd.
We were barely into it, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, she literally broke the one rule that I even said to do, so.
You
That's
said
Chris
first thing
for
that
you.
You said the first thing that came to mind.
Nope, I
gave you the
said first and foremost, be appropriate and not stupid,
I
and
don't
you failed
respond
at
well under
those.
I don't respond well under pressure, people. There's something you know about me now.
But, anyways, yeah, so I have another interview lined up for later this week, so there'll definitely be another one soon, and hopefully the schedule will keep going after that, because I'm trying to keep the uploads more normal, so this is the first of several more to come.
Yeet.
So, Chris, we have
Hi.
rounds of 3, where there are 3 regular questions, and then 3 rapid-fire questions, and then we'll go through that several times, so. Regular questions, you just answer normally. Rapid fire questions, you answer right off the bat.
Okay.
Okay,
Easy peasy, lemon
so,
squeezy.
normal questions. What is your name?
Chrystabella Lynn Aikawa. I was born Alyssa Lynn Matthews because I was born in England and adopted out to America.
Interesting.
Yes.
When were you born?
October 13th, 1997, a day that will live in infamy. At least according to my brother.
Yeah, I would imagine for him. What do you do in life?
That's great rat shit.
There is more to it, but I like that we can just leave it at that. And that's
Yes.
not wrong. That isn't a lie. That
It is
something
a
that you do.
part of my job description, although not quite worded that way.
All right, so rapid fire time. Favorite Transformer?
Shockwave,
Favorite Autobot?
Optimus,
That is so basic. Second favorite Decepticon?
Shockwave.
No, I said second favorite. You can't say
Bruticus.
Shockwave. Okay, that's fair. That's actually a pretty unique one. So, I mean, not that isn't a well-known character, but that's rarely listed as a
Does he
favorite.
count though?
Yeah, Bruticus is an individual. Like, Bruticus
Okay.
is separate from the Combaticons,
Okay.
but also not. But he is, you know.
Close enough.
Bruticus is a character. We will leave it at that.
And the
without
reason for
getting into
Optimus is because Optimus is a good father figure.
So is Ultra Magnus. But anyways,
Yes, true.
how did you get involved with Nerdy Geek Talk?
As memory serves, I just asked you if I could be on a podcast, and you said sure. And I'm sure you've regretted that decision every day since.
That is very accurate. No, yeah, you were you were not on the first episode of Steel
No.
City Bots.
I was on the second.
Was it the second?
Yes.
I
Because I
didn't
remember
realize
we
you came
screwed that
along
recording up.
Huh? I
We
did
had to
not
do it again.
realize that you came along that fast. I thought it was a couple more before you got on.
It was
Interesting.
2. I think it was 2, but I was definitely on 3 because we used that picture of Derpatron.
That sounds right.
Derp-
Okay.
Derpatron.
Interesting. Yeah. So Jared and Tanner both beat you to the punch, but
Just
you
barely.
are our first and only female co-host so far. So
Yes. It's a bit lonely, but you know.
you still fit in with us.
Yeah.
Uh,
I have been called one of the guys before by my friend group, so. And I take that as a compliment.
Yeah.
Because it is. It's
Yeah,
meant
it
as
is.
one, so I take it.
So, what would you say your primary role in the fandom is?
The crazy raving lesbian of the group.
Okay. So, would you say that Steel City Bots is your primary within the fandom? That's your primary thing, or
I would say I don't really do much else aside from theorize and.
I was gonna say I
Curse
know, like
and
I like because you're
guy.
on Twitter too, but your Twitter spans a lot of things. So,
Oh my goodness, yes it does.
but a lot of your Transformer stuff intersects with Steel City Bots on Twitter, anyways. Not all of it, but a chunk of it, and then. I mean, a lot of your time talking about Transformers is certainly on the show, so that is totally fair.
yeah.
Next question: what would you like to be known for in the fandom?
That's a good question. I really never thought of that before. Aside from the girl that killed Zeus, I'm kidding. I mean, I want the fact that I own a tank out there. the only Transformers fan with an actual tank. With the
I
Decepticons, especially
wonder
with
if
the
you're the
Decepticons.
only one ever.
No, there are people that own tanks. The person I bought it from owned a tank.
No, but you were saying that that you're the. Well, I get. Did you say the? I thought you said only.
In the fandom.
I know. I'm
No,
saying, are you the only one in the fandom? I
I'm the
feel
only
like
one. Hey,
there's
I'm the only
millions
one
of
I know
people.
of that I've ever. I'm the
Oh
only one
yeah,
I've
yeah,
ever
that's fair.
met.
Okay,
So I
so
mean, as
owning,
far as I
so
know.
killing Zeus and owning a tank. These are not bad things to want to be known for whatsoever. I
And you
approve.
know what?
Okay.
They go together. You can use one to do the other.
Okay, acceptable. All right. Some more rapid fire.
Oh God.
Bots or generations? Okay.
Generations. Yes, generations. Yes.
Bisque or Thermidor?
Bisque.
Favorite food?
Yes.
Pick a food. You could do it.
I mean, I have a cheeseburger for breakfast every morning, so sure, cheeseburger.
Okay. That's interesting.
And the fact I don't weigh 300 pounds surprises me too. Literally, work days, cheeseburger, breakfast, Sonic, boom. Shout out to
I
Sonic.
do love Sonic. Okay, I approve that message.
My metabolism is something fierce.
We're not sponsored by Sonic whatsoever, but I
Not
still
in the
love them.
slightest.
They can
Oh yeah,
totally go to Sonic because you know you want to. All right.
yeah. I think that's their motto.
If it's not, it should be now, and they should pay us.
Indubitably.
All right. What is your favorite episode or time on Steel City Bots?
Honestly, just being there. Just you guys have been. It's like you guys have been like just really good friends these past couple years, and
Is it
I
nuts that it's been that long?
almost been a couple years, yeah, because we
Yeah.
started in the like late summer, early fall. Or at least I
Hmm.
did. Let's put it that way.
And that was
When Last
like,
Night came out, so 2017, yeah.
yeah. So it's been almost 2 years.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because it feels longer, but it also feels like
It hasn't been much
recent.
time.
I don't know. It's nuts. But yeah. So good answer. Who is your favorite like artist or entertainer? Like who's your favorite
Oh, goodness
famous
gracious.
Let's just say famous person. Who's your favorite famous person? Does not have to
I
be Transformers
oh
related whatsoever.
God, I could not tell you. I could name some manga writers that I enjoy a lot.
Who's your absolute favorite out of those? If you had to pick one.
It is an honest to God tie between Hirohiko Araki and Akira Toriyama,
Okay.
the writers of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure and Dragon Ball, respectively.
Okay. I'm sure that
It's
would be very interesting.
I also, if you follow my Twitter, you know I absolutely love Komi Shirasaka. She is my child, but she's fictional, unfortunately. So
I was just about to say, but she's not a real person, so.
yet,
What would you say is your personal greatest weakness?
well, I mean, and like I said before, I don't work well under pressure. uh, frick. Oh, I tend to curse randomly.
That's a
Just
bad thing sometimes, but not
like
all of the time.
Eric, I almost just didn't say frick. Let's put it that way. We would have had to start all this over again.
Yeah, it's important to be able to control it, but
Yeah, being on the show has really helped too. Because when we
you're
started
welcome.
out,
We're teaching you life lessons.
you're helping me not curse as much. That's something even my brother couldn't manage. So, kudos, kudos.
Uh, what would you then say is your greatest strength? You need to pick one
Uh,
thing. Like, what's your best trait?
I'm easy to get along with. At least that's what I've been told. Like,
I
yeah,
think
I'll
that's
make.
fair. I think you're like you
I'm
can be a
chaotic.
lot, but I don't think
I'm
you're ever
chaotic good.
hard to like get along with. You can be
Yeah,
hard to deal with sometimes, but you're never hard to get along with, I think.
I am very much chaotic good.
Yeah, I would very much agree with that. Especially like let's say chaotic squared good.
Yeah, double chaos.
Yeah. Squared is not double, but
No, I
unless
know.
it's two. But we'll just go along with that. Okay. Rapid fire again.
God,
Is Cyclone a Skywarp or Bombshell?
Skywarp.
What is your favorite Transformers continuity?
Aligned. Sure.
Okay. What is your favorite way of enjoying Transformers? Like, is toys your favorite? Is shows your favorite? Comics your favorite? I understand you probably like all of them, but if you had to pick one
Show.
thing, show? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. All right, regular questions. Who is your favorite Bakugan?
Uh,
Did that
well,
surprise you?
yeah, it actually did. Back when the show was still on and stuff, me and my bro, we both had our own kind of, hesitate to use the word OC, but we had our Bakugan that we preferred to use.
Mm-hmm.
And the line I tended to use was the Hydronoid line.
Okay, that's
So
cool.
I'll go ahead and say Hydronoid.
Cool, cool.
Any of the evolutions, regular, duo, or alpha, but especially alpha. It's 3 heads. I actually have a funny Alpha Hydronoid story if we have time, real quick.
Go for it.
Okay, so for those of you who were fans of Bakugan back in New Vestroia, if y'all remember Percival, I used to think Percival was Alpha Hydronoid because it was a darkest dragon-looking thing with would look to have 3 heads. So I got that thinking it was Hydronoid. Someone eventually told me it was not. So then I remember I was at the store and I saw a bunch of Bakugan. Like, you know how they used to have them in like 3-packs? I guess they still do. But I saw one, it was darkest. It had like 3 red rectangles on it that looked to almost be indicative of horns, I guess, or markings on a head. So I was like, oh, I'll bet that's Alpha Hydronoid at last. Because I was looking for that one. Because, Hydronoid Brawler, Hydronoid Girl, had to get the next evolution.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason I thought they were the spots was because Duo Hydronoid had a red spot on each of the heads that signified a horn. But anyway, I got it, I bought it, went home, and it was a freaking Wilda. Which is, if I don't know how much you know about Bakugan, it's basically just a female Gorum. So I was just like, oh. Oh. Damn it. And it was quite a little ways longer before I finally got Alpha Hydronoid, and I was very, very happy. I now have a Darkest one and a Pyrus one.
Interesting.
As for my brother, he was Drago. He was lame. He always used Dragonoid.
Wow, way to be basic.
Although he later on did invent his own.
That would be basic, like saying Optimus Prime is your favorite Autobot.
Eric, I will cut you.
Okay, next question. If you had to take a guess, how many Transformers do you think you have?
Over 9,000.
You
No,
do not have that. I was going to say, you do not have that
probably
many.
easily in the hundreds.
Do you think you cross 1,000 or no?
Oh God, no.
Okay.
But definitely in the 3 digits.
Okay, cool. I'm definitely in 4 now. I don't know how far I'm into 4, but I'm definitely into 4.
4 digits?
Yes. I have
Most
it.
impressive.
I definitely have at least 1,000
Nice.
at this point.
Now I have to start thinking about it. Shoot.
If you could get any one Transformer toy in the world, it could
Black
be one.
Unicron.
Okay, there you go. I was
You
going to
don't
say it
have
just
to
has
finish
to
that
exist. It could be as rare as you want. Like there could be one of it, but as long as it
Black
exists.
Unicron, because I cannot tell you how many times we were at the store back during the Unicron trilogy. You'd see the box for Unicron, and inside it'd be the yellow freaking Unicron. Just I'm not bitter and angry in the slightest.
I was just
no,
going to
why
say
do you
you're
ask?
not bitter at all. All right.
No, not even a little.
Some
Why do you
more
ask?
rapid fire time.
1 sec, my throat hurts.
That's from all your rage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Milk straight from the gallon.
I do that all the time.
Heck yeah.
I'm not a savage. I just,
No, you're classy. You're classy like me.
exactly. I'm in college. I have my own apartment. I can do what I want. Uh, okay, so rapid fire. Favorite mammal?
Pug.
That is a solid choice. I just want to pause and commend you for that fantastic choice. Good job.
Yes.
You,
The
you
second
win.
favorite is the chimp.
You win Nerdy Geek Talk interviews. You just won NGT interviews. We're only 3 episodes in. We already have our winner. Good job. But anyways, okay, next one. Favorite reptile?
Snick.
Okay. Do you have a particular kind you like? I'm just
The
curious.
kind that squeezes the life out of people.
Okay, so constrictors. Gotcha. Or well, it's more than just constrictors, but Those are the most famous. Uh,
Yes. Fun.
favorite color.
Purple. Duh.
Good job. Again, you win.
I mean, look at my Twitter, Abby. Come on.
All right.
Oh, you're here.
Regular questions.
Yes.
What Transformers show means the most to you? Doesn't have to be your like favorite, but what means the most to you personally?
It is a tie between Armada and G1. And I'll tell you why. G1 was my introduction to the series. I'm not that old. I didn't watch G1 as a kid growing up. Well, I mean, when it was live on TV. But the old Hollywood video store used to have a bunch of G1 tapes. And I think I talked about this on Ant's Transformers University show, too.
Oh, cool. TF
Now,
University. Good show.
yeah, yeah, I recommend it, especially the ones I'm on. Where when me and my brother were kids, Mom would sometimes take us to the store, and we'd each get to rent a movie. And he used one of my choices to get more Transformers tapes. So we watched those, and they were like G1, like they were just like random episodes, like from season 3 and 2 and 3. Because one of them was the Insecticon syndrome.
Okay.
Yes, and that got me interested in Transformers. So I was like, oh, these are cool. Because he had a couple of the toys, and I had played with them before. And I was like, I want those. I want those too. And my parents, they tried to get me into the girly stuff, but I was not having any of it. And eventually they realized it might just save them more money if they just, started buying us just Transformers and had us share them. So as much as as much as I'm against communism, it's like we were kind of communists with our Transformers because we had to share them.
How long did you share Transformers until you started like getting your own?
Still do sometimes, but it was easily up into high school.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, kind of do that from time to time, just like kind of just regard each other's collections as each other's, except for certain figures.
Who is the bigger Transformers fan, you or your brother?
Oh God, oof. I mean,
we ask the tough questions here.
I do not know.
You gotta pick one.
I still wasn't done with the previous question.
Oh, you weren't? What were you?
No.
I asked you a second question off of that question already.
Well, I wasn't done with the first one.
What was the first one? What would you have to say then?
The favorite series?
Oh, yeah. Well, what was your... So you were talking about G1.
And the other one was Armada, because that was what really, really got me into it.
Okay.
Like...
Because that's like your generation?
Yeah, that was what was on TV at the time. That's why I started watching religiously and buying all the toys and... Or having, getting parents to buy all the toys. And that time we got Optimus. I still remember going to that old Walmart. It's now a Rural King. That old Walmart out on North Prospect. And just going in there and getting that Optimus. And
nice.
Good memories.
All right, but now, who is the bigger Transformers fan? You or your brother? You gotta pick one.
If I have to pick, I mean, obviously I'm going to say me. But only one of us has been to TFCon, so...
That is true.
Take that as you... Not for lack of trying, mind you.
I was going to say, not that going to a convention makes you a bigger fan, but...
Between the two of us, he's been to TFCon, and I haven't, so...
Take it as you will.
Yeah, decide for yourselves. Oh.
All right, so as you mentioned before, you came on Steel City Bots, not at the beginning, not at the first episode, but pretty early on. But... if I had asked you what your name was then, you would answer differently. And so, what was that name?
Gaia Prime.
I was going to say, that's not the question, but the question's based off of that. Okay, so Gaia Prime. What was the creative process behind making the name and persona of Gaia Prime?
Okay, well, actually, I was borrowing the name from the LARP that we do for one of the characters. If I started explaining everything in that LARP, we'd be here for months. All the lore, but
so
I will abridge it the best as I can. There is a character who was human, born of humans, who became Prime. Her original Prime name was Modridus Prime. It was decided that was a stupid name, So we changed it. We retconned it to Gaia. I needed an online persona for the podcast, or at least I felt that I did, because I was kind of shy and nervous about it. So rather than use my real name, I was like, you know what? That's a Transformers name. Let's go by Gaia Prime. And yeah, eventually I decided I was more comfortable using my real name. So I was like, just call me Chris.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Some more rapid fire. Rich or famous? Which would you prefer?
I'm already rich, so famous. No, actually, no, rich, because I don't want to be famous.
Same. This one's inspired just by our fellow co-host. Soundwave or Wheeljack?
Yes,
Nope, gotta pick one.
Soundwave.
Okay.
Soundwave superior.
Exact. See, that's solid reasoning right there. All right, Windblade or RC?
Hi, I'm Blade.
That was also a fantastic answer. Okay.
Well, I
Okay.
mean, look who you're talking to, Eric.
Okay. So our last round of regular questions. Then we have one last final rapid. If you could change anything about the Transformers franchise, what would you change?
Before Cyberverse, I would have said more girls, but we're getting that. So I would say, good question. Honestly, I miss the wider range of characters that we had back in the Unicron trilogy.
You don't think
Like,
Cyberverse has a wide range?
I mean, on the shelves.
Oh, okay, okay.
You can have a bunch of characters in the show, but if you're only going to release toys of a few of them,
Okay.
I just miss going into the stores and seeing just the wall.
Yeah. No,
Wall of
I understand that for sure.
That's a nostalgia talking, but tell me I'm wrong. I defy you.
Okay. What is your ranking of all of the Transformers movies? This is all 5 Michael Bay movies, the Bumblebee movie, Predacons Rising, and the 86 movie.
Like,
You can go bottom, top to bottom. It's up to you.
I just got this. I'm gonna go with this just off of plot alone, not including soundtrack or whatever.
Okay, but again, this is just your personal favorite. It's not what you think is best. Let me specify that too.
Okay.
So rank how you want, but
personal favorite. Which one did I enjoy the most? I gotta admit, the original Transformers movie, that got me out of a very, very dark place in my life back in 2007. So for that alone, I think I need to put that at least at number 2, if not number 1. I would tie it with Bumblebee.
okay, but no ties. So
Eric, let me have this one. I cannot.
We're gonna say that. Okay, flip a coin then, or do you want me to?
How about I flip a table like Prowl?
Don't pull a Prowl, please.
Okay, how about let me see what I've got around here. I gotta. Oh, there's a coin. Hold on. Okay, sorry, I had to stretch. Okay.
Based off of what? Why do you have to stretch to flip a coin? But anyways, I
No,
feel like based off of
stre-
what you
I had
said,
to
I
sh-
feel like
I,
07 deserves to win.
I
But
had
flip
to.
it.
I had to stretch to reach the coin.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
Heads is 07, tails is Bumblebee. I don't know where the coin went. It went up and it didn't go down.
All right, then 07 it is.
07, sure. No, I'm
Okay,
serious. I
so
don't know where that
07's
coin
number
went.
1, Bumblebee's number 2. We have 3 more Michael Bay movies, and Predacons Rising
Dark
in
of the
86.
Dark of the Moon is number 3 because I'm in it.
Yep, you were an extra.
Yes, I was.
Okay. So 2 more Bay movies and 2 animated movies.
If I wasn't an extra in Dark of the Moon, then 86 would be number 3.
So that's number 4.
Yes.
Okay.
Um,
We have Predacons Rising, Age of Extinction, and The Last Night.
what about Revenge of the Fallen?
And Revenge of the Fallen.
Okay. Revenge of the Fallen.
Okay.
Let's see. After that, Predacons Rising, Age of Extinction, Last Night.
Your list hurts me. It's not a terrible. It's not a bad list whatsoever, but your list hurts me.
Sorry.
Only because of Age of Extinction. Uh
It's so long. It's not a bad movie. It's
it's
just
it's a great movie.
it
It's
is. It's
it's
just
a very I think it's a very fun movie, and I actually
I
like all
haven't
of it a
actually
lot. But it is pretty
I
long.
have I haven't seen it in a couple years too. So
I would recommend rewatching it. It holds up better than you'd think. Again,
yeah.
it is long, but as long as you're just prepared for that. But so just to clarify, so it's '07 is top, Bumblebee,
Yes.
Dark of the Moon, '86.
Yes.
Did you say Predacons Rising?
Revenge of the
No,
Fallen.
Revenge of the
Predacon.
Fallen, Predacons Rising, Age of
AOV.
Extinction, The Last
Last.
Night.
Yeah.
Cool. Would you rather have a live action role in a Transformers movie starring as a live action role in the Transformers movie as yourself? You have to be you. You're a human character, but you are a main character in the movie, but it's live action. Or voice a Transformer in a show.
Hell yeah! I want to voice a Transformer.
Okay, would you like to voice an original character or a character that already exists?
I want to voice Fem Shockwave.
That totally is cool. All
It
right.
is the it is the logical decision to have me voice a female Shockwave. Hasbro, I am free and ready whenever you are to hire me.
All right. Final or rapid fire. This is our last set. Okay.
Oh boy,
Favorite Steel City Bots host that is not you.
you sure?
Okay. Favorite Transformers YouTuber.
I don't really watch those, so the only one I watch right now is Chris McFeely. So I guess he kind of wins by default.
All right. That counts. And last but not least, Revenge of the Fallen or Machinima's Combined Wars.
Ah! I can't.
You have to. I feel like the answer is pretty simple if Revenge of the Fallen wasn't at the bottom of your list. You had 3 movies before the end of your list. You had 3 movies after Revenge of the Fallen on your list. Come on, it's not that hard from what you said.
I just don't like thinking about Combiner Wars.
Okay, so I'm assuming that means Revenge of the Fallen is better. What about The Last Night versus Combiner Wars? Which would you rather watch?
Last night.
That is totally fair. In all fairness, the Prime Wars trilogy did get a little bit better as it went on, but like
But that doesn't mean Combiner Wars was good.
no, I was gonna say that Combiner Wars is one of the greatest offenses ever.
Face.
Yeah. If you like it, no offense to you. That's totally fine.
Yeah, you're allowed. Yeah, everyone's allowed to like garbage.
But it's
totally.
just, oh my goodness. It is, But yeah, so you did it. Good job. You made it through. The second time. The second try. You're scarred, but it's okay.
Why did
you
you
made
make
it.
me
That's all
remember
matters.
that that's a thing?
I'm sorry. It has to be
What?
done every so often, every once in a while. Uh, where can the people find you, Chris?
I
On-
have
on
2
Steel City
Twitters,
Bots
and I'm
for
going
one.
to plug them. I'm going to plug them both.
Fine, but you have to specify which one.
All
for
right,
which.
I have 2 Twitters. The first one, my main, which is for ages 18 and up only, due to the material that I retweet
Not
occasionally.
safe for work.
Not safe. Very, very not safe for work. You will see anime boobs. You will.
You'll see
It's
a
a
lot
fact of
of
life.
stuff. Not just that.
Well, no, but that Twitter is at Shingeki.ass. And I love that username to this day. If you can't follow me there because you're too young or you don't want to see boobs like a coward, you can follow me at @KomeMom. I don't really go on there very much except to retweet stuff from my main. But if you tweet something at me there,
You'll see
I
it.
will respond to you there and such. Just no one ever has. So, yeah.
So and people
Give me a
can
reason
also
to
find
go
you
on there, people.
Yeah, and people can also find you on Steel City Bots.
Oh, naturally.
Other
Than that, I do have a YouTube channel
Oh, okay, yeah.
where I'm going to be recording another one, possibly tomorrow, depending, of the manga light novel thing me and my brother have written, called War of the Yokai. I highly recommend you check it out. I am so sorry for the mic quality. It's I'm using a gaming headset, so it's not the world's greatest mic, but
Wait, is that
as
what
long
you're
as you can,
using now?
yeah.
I mean, it
But it's
sounds fine.
Eric. Listen to the recordings
Why
afterwards.
are they worse?
I don't know how they're worse, but they're worse. Maybe it's just me not knowing how to use OBS. I don't know, but regardless,
Okay.
it sounds like hot garbage, but it's a good
Wait, I
quality.
was gonna say, wait to advertise your
Well, the
thing for people to go
audio
visit very well.
sounds like hot garbage. The story, if you can get past the audio, the story is fantastic.
It's like Beast Wars. Once you get past the animation, the story is fantastic.
Exactly. Yeah, kinda. Yeah. Oh
So
shoot!
go listen to her Beast Wars book, even though it's not a Beast Wars book. But hey.
I plugged my headset by accident. Oops.
Oh, well.
I-
But anyways, that is about it for this. So, if you aren't already, make sure to subscribe to Nerdy Geek Talk wherever you listen to podcasts. That way you can catch NGT interviews like this show. You can also catch NGT reviews. Sounds very similar, not the same thing. That's where we
Which
review waves of different toys. You get the opinion of the Steel City Bots crew. Also, Steel City Bots, obviously. We have a couple other shows I'm working on. Personally, you can find me at Eric Crownover on YouTube. Tomorrow, I'm going to be doing something not nerdy related on my YouTube channel. I highly recommend you go check it out. It should still be entertaining. It's a little bit of a teaser as to something I have coming in the summer. Not pertaining to Nerdy Geek Talk, but it is a podcast that will be coming. I have a lot of stuff coming in the summer. Um, but I do talk about Transformers and other stuff there, nerdy stuff. So if you like that, go subscribe at Eric Crownover on YouTube. Also at Eric Crowbar on Twitter. I'm there all the time. At Aramis Prime on Instagram. Definitely gonna have plenty of photos to be uploading. I did a whole photo shoot today out in the wild. That was a lot of fun.
That's what those pictures were.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Uh,
you should
I
also make sure you check out Steel City Gaming, the channel I'm pressuring Eric into making as we speak.
I was just gonna say you haven't brushed with me. Well, you have
I literally
brought
just
up the
did.
idea.
You know, we
Uh,
need to do our Minecraft Let's Plays, dude.
I
We've got a whole world set up for it.
if you can figure out how we'll do it, I'll do it. But yeah,
Everybody needs
you
to
just
get
reminded me. I forgot to say follow at Steel City Bots and at Nerdy Geek Talk on Twitter. Steel City Bots, there's funny stuff there. Also on Instagram for Steel City Bots, Transformers related. But also at Nerdy Geek Talk, you'll get notified if you turn on post notifications. Promise you won't get spammed. There's just a couple tweets per day, if that. If the
Yeah,
max of like a couple.
I tend to do
Usually
funny.
it's one every few days. But you'll get notified the second podcasts go up. It'll tweet it out right away, so you'll know. Uh, Other than that, I think that's about it. So thank you, Chris, for being here.
My pleasure.
And I will catch you guys in the next episode. See ya.
Alright.